Hey everyone, doing a memory thing for Romans 8, and for those that don't know, on theonebridge.com, the word one, theonebridge.com, we're having a challenge. Anybody can memorize Romans 8, however long it takes you to memorize it. We're trying to do it in 39 days because there's 39 verses. I'm tracking at about a little over 40 days right now. But if you do that, I want to send you a really cool hockey jersey, and you can go to theonebridge.com, click on the Romans 8 link on the homepage, and you'll see the jersey. So I'd love to have participation. You can load them up on there. Just PM me, and I'll send you the password, or just put it up on your channel and do it that way. Either way. But here we go. There is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus, who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, and that is weak through the flesh, God did, by sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh. On account of sin he condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteous requirement of the law might be fulfilled in us who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. For those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the flesh, but those that live according to the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. For the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, nor indeed can be. So then, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. But you are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if indeed the Spirit of God dwells in you. Now if Christ is not in you, but you are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if indeed the Spirit of God dwells in you. Now if anyone does not have the Spirit of Christ, he is not his. And if Christ is in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. But if the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, either dwells in you or indeed dwells in you, the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies through his Spirit who dwells in you. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are the sons of God. For you did not receive the spirit of adoption, for you did not receive the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you have received the Spirit of adoption, by whom we cry out, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing of the sons of God. For creation was subject to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected in hope. Because the creation itself will be delivered, 21, right? For the creation itself will be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For we know that the creation itself groans and labors with birth pangs together until now. No, what am I at? Need to take a quick peek. That was 22. Yeah, that was 22. For the whole creation, for we know that the whole creation groans and labors with birth pangs together until now. So 23. Not only that, but also we who have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, eagerly waiting for the adoption, the redemption of our body. For we were saved in this hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. No. For we were saved in this hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For if we hope, for if one, let me start over, 24. For we were saved in this hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For why would one still hope? For why does one? For why does one still hope for what he sees? But if we hope for what we do not see, we eagerly wait for it with perseverance. 26. Likewise, the Spirit also helps in our weaknesses. For we do not know what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit Himself makes intercession for us with groanings that cannot be uttered. Now, He who searches the hearts knows what the mind of the Spirit is, because He makes intercession for the saints according to the will of God. And we know that all things work together for good to them who love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. (29), right? My last two. I gotta flip and see if the first word is on 29. 29. I just wrote it like 15 times. 29, come on. 4, okay, 4. For whom He foreknew, He predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. Is that right? For whom He foreknew, He also, I think I forgot the word also. For whom He foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. I think I was pretty close there. Okay, 30. Moreover, whom He predestined, these He also called. Whom He called, these He also justified. And whom He justified, these He also glorified. Let me see if I'm right there. Moreover, whom He predestined, these He also called. Whom He called, these He also justified. And whom, I might have forgot the word and, I'm not sure. And whom He justified, these He also glorified. Not sure how close it was on everything, but when I hear it back, I'll know. But I know I zipped through pretty quick. I'm at 9 minutes 30 seconds now. Just trying to get it in within the 10 minutes, and as we get 39 verses, it's going to be tougher yet. So, but of the words below, you can check, see how I did. But I'd love to see a lot of people get in on this challenge. Like I say, it doesn't matter if it takes you 39 days or 39 weeks. Memorize Romans 8, and I'd love to send you a jersey, no charge. God bless you all. We'll see ya.